Hi everyone, it's Jane. Thank you for selecting my video today. Welcome to anybody new to my channel and welcome back to anybody returning. And I greatly appreciate everyone that watches. And please, if you like the content and you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. Like the video if you like what you see. Leave me comments. You have questions, you have suggestions, any of that. I read every comment and I try my hardest to respond to them in a timely manner. Please forgive my fingernails if they're dirty. I was just out riding one of my horses, and when I came back in, there was a package waiting for me at the door, and I just couldn't wait. So I had to open it. We're having an unboxing today from Gourmet Pens, and I just, the owner of that shop, Aziza, is just near and dear to my heart. I love her content. I love her creativity. I love everything about her YouTube channel, her live videos, her podcast. And she's really inspired me. So I was happy to support her shop. And if you want to see some cool stuff, head on over to Gourmet Pens because she's got some cool stuff. So I thought we would do some unboxing here. First thing was in one of my previous videos, I unboxed some Rickshaw bags, and I don't know how to link those videos, so I can't tell you where in my videos it was, but if you go and search on my channel, you'll find it. I am starting a reorganization process of all my pens, and I've been ordering some Rickshaw products. And she happened to carry, Gourmet Pens happened to have one with ink splatter on them. It's a pen roll, and Rickshaw, and it's got her logo on there, and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. And it's got this cool purpley mauve interior, very soft, suede material. And so you can fit 6 pens in here, and then here, I'll just throw a couple in here and roll them up so you can see this. And hopefully, I can start on my organization process of this. I just have 3 pens in here right now, but you can kind of roll it up and put your little cord around here, cinch it down, and you've got a neat little pen holder that you can either throw in a bag. Your pens are not going to come out of them. They're protected with that fuzzy material. I love these pen rolls, just love them. And now that I have one from Gourmet Pens, I'm even happier. So that's that. I ordered an ink sample, and this one is, let's check that out, Pannonia and Scriptus. I think Scriptus is a pen show up in Canada, and it's 2024 Niagara Peach. I will swatch that at some point, but let's finish with our unboxing, and then I'll swatch that for you. So that's an ink sample. And then this pen ordered is a Drops of Joy Happy fountain pen, and it has a soft Naginata Togi nib. Oops, let me open it this way. So here's the pen itself, kind of a nice pink cigar shape. It's really lightweight. It's got a nice feel to it, nice thickness. And then this is the nib. So you can see, I'm hoping you can see, I don't know if my camera's going to zoom in on it or not. Just a different grind. So I'll be anxious to try that out. It looks to me like you can eyedropper this. So I'm going to do a dip test on this. So that is the pen I ordered from her. And then the last thing is I ordered a nib, and this one is an extra large Architect. It's a Yovo number 6 nib, but it's an extra large Architect. So I'm assuming that's going to give me even broader strokes and just a different type of nib. I'm thinking I can probably find a pen to throw that in. So give me a quick second. I'm going to pause this and get organized, and I will put this in a pen and we can dip test that as well. So I'll be right back. Okay, I think I'm ready. I thought that I would go through how to ink this pen up, because when I did open it up, I did figure out it is an eyedropper pen. So you basically, unscrew here and drop your ink down into the barrel, and then screw it back on. And I'm going to ink this, I'm going to go ahead and ink it up, but I'm going to ink it up with Gourmet Pen's Criminal. Why not? Make it all Gourmet Pens. I also, before I do that, I wanted to show you, so the extra large Architect is this one. I wanted to show that to you in comparison to a regular number 6 Architect. And I'm hoping that this will show up on camera. The angle, maybe against the white might be better. The angle of this one and the surface area is much larger than this one. So hopefully you can see that. So I'm going to go ahead and put, this is the one I ordered from Gourmet Pens, and it's got her little logo on there, which I think is pretty cool. And then I'm going to put it in a Doity pen, D-O-I-T-Y pen. And I found him on Instagram. Actually, Aziza was riding with one of his pens, and I contacted him and found this really cool pen, and he sold it to me. So I'm going to take out this nib, and we're going to put in the extra large Architect in there, and I will probably go ahead and just dip it into the Criminal ink as well. So give that a little, there we go. And then this one does use an ink converter. I'm sure I could eyedropper his pen as well, but I'm not going to. So put the ink converter in there. So this is the extra large Architect on a Doity pen. Hopefully that will, I think it'll fit in there. I'm being careful. Yes. Okay. So let's do the inking with this one first, the eyedropper. So I'm going to quick pull the ink over here. Got my little pipette. And I'm not going to put a ton of ink in here, just enough to get it working. Probably about that much will be fine. And then you screw your nib unit back on. There we go. Probably should, I can also put a little silicone grease on the inside of that. I just didn't, but maybe next time. So I'm going to let it flow down a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and dip in here just to get the ink flowing. I'm also going to cover that up and move that aside. Okay, so this is the, oh yes, Drops of Joy fountain pen. It's a happy. And this one has a soft, it says here, I'm just going to write it as I'm showing it on her invoice. It says soft plus Naginata Togi nib. So we'll just try this and see what it does. So downstrokes are pretty thick. Cross strokes are also pretty thick. Let's try it in reverse and see what it does that way. Very thin. Yeah, so you can write in reverse as well. So I think it's just a very juicy writer, and I think maybe if you, I'm going to try to angle it up here. Yeah, if you angle it up, you're going to get narrower downstrokes and still pretty juicy cross strokes. But this nib, it is smooth, very, very, very smooth, and puts out a ton of ink. So that is that pen. I really like the feel of this. It's very lightweight, nice in my hand. Nice. And then let's dip test the Doity with the extra large Architect in this one. Bring this back over. I'm just going to dip her in here. Let's see what we got. Okay, so this is a Doity. T-Y. And it's called Earth because it's got like earth on it. And then this is the extra large Architect nib on it. So downstrokes are a little narrower, cross strokes are thicker. This is also a very, very juicy nib. I'm going to try to get it angled just right. Yeah, really nice. Let's see if it will write in reverse. Yep, it sure will. So if you want a fine writing experience, you just reverse it. I like this one too. This is very smooth as well. This one has just a touch more feedback than this one, but I mean, it's very lovely, lovely feel to it. I think you could really put out a lot of ink with both of these. I'm digging it. That's awesome. So there are those two. And let's go ahead and sample the Scriptus ink. Let's see what that looks like. Looks like a shimmer. Shake her up just a touch. Let's take a look. Oh, wow. That is pretty sweet. And let's do, I'll just dip it with my Kakamori nib, and let's see what that looks like. So it goes, well, if this would write Scriptus ink. It's by Pannonia. What did she say? 2024 Niagara Peach. And I spelled Niagara wrong, go figure. Please ignore. To get a little bit more on there. Wow, that's pretty cool. Oop, that really blurped, didn't it? I'm not doing a great job of sampling this with this thing, am I? That's okay, at least you get an idea of what that ink looks like. Isn't that pretty? Okay, that's it for my unboxing from Gourmet Pens, and I think you really should check out her site and support her. She's awesome. So anyway, hope you have a great day and you can go play with fountain pens, and I'm going to go scrub my fingernails because yuck. Okay, catch you next time. Bye.